This summer, a wildfire whipped through 81,000 hectares of forest through the forest around our house. So in this video, we're going to take my lifted Mini Clubman rally build, and we're going to take it into the midst of the destruction and plant as many trees as we can in a day.
I'm ready.
Okay. Not quite with pine, that might
These
work.
are tree seeds, aren't they? So plant a tree.
But actually, we're going to find some saplings, and we're going to plant them in the forest to help rejuvenate this forest, and also do a little bit of rallying. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. We really appreciate it, and it really helps us out. My name is Ethan, this is my brother Joshua, and welcome to Car Creations.
Everyone can see. Get attention and fail to mention the extent of your bad deeds. And there's a time to cry, a time to let it go. And there's a meaning why it's not supposed to show. Don't you know where you belong? I will ride with you and show you all along. There's a reason you are strong. You're the one to tell.
Our adventure started in the early hours of the morning, as we needed all the daylight possible in order to be productive. Oh, it's freezing cold right now. It's -6, and we're supposed to be planting trees. Hopefully the ground hasn't frozen. When the fire burns really hot like it did, it completely destroys everything. So it's really hard for the forest to regrow again. So we're gonna try to replant some spruce and some pine and some fir, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Hopefully this graffiti isn't copyrighted.
Josh isn't into the fine street art. Alright, so right here is where, if you remember, we did a special and we tried to drive up this road, but the snow is so deep that my car couldn't make it. Well, now, if you look, the snow isn't anywhere near as deep. And I also turned on my rally lights because even though it's starting to get bright, it's nice to be able to see where the rocks are really low down. As we climbed the mountain, the sun began to rise up over the mountain, giving some amazing views of the forest that was spared. As the sun rose, we decided to stop the car, to get out and to take a look at the sun rising.
I can't believe you guys already drink your energy drinks. You've been up for like an hour and a half. It's like 10 past 8.
Okay, ready? Listen. Oh, I sprayed on the camera. You guys okay?
The view is absolutely gorgeous up here this morning.
Yeah.
It's a little frigid, but there's snow on the ground. It's the first snow of the season.
Look at this. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's beautiful, pink, amazing. This is what the forest looks like before a forest fire.
My goodness, it's been a long time since I've been up this early in the mountains. Ethan said that these power lines go from dams in the Columbia River and takes it all the way to the lower mainland.
Oh, okay. Do you want to see one of my favorite trees? Yellow tree is what it looks like big. But we'll show you what it looks like small if you just wrap around over here. And it actually looks like this. What it is a evergreen tree, except for it's a clickbait evergreen tree. Because it's the only tree that loses its needles in the fall. And so actually, if you look at a lot of the trees up here, they lose their needles. It's a larch and looks stunning.
So the shots up here are crazy cool. Because there's all the dark green mixed with all the yellow in the wintertime. Wow, beautiful.
Let's turn off the lights before the battery dies! We haven't seen the forest fire yet. We'll get up there eventually. I don't know how much footage this is of us just
Messing around.
Let's get back up the mountain. Go try to find this forest fire. Rally driving!
like words can't even describe. You see like 3 different valleys coming together, cliff faces, trees everywhere as far as the eye can see.
Now, I'm not sure how well we'll be able to see this, but in that direction is where we start seeing the effects of the forest fire. And basically, because there's snow on the ground, you can actually see where the forest fire is. Because the trees can't hold any snow on it because they're all basically toothpicks, you'll see all the snow all over the ground and literally stretched as far as the eye can see. So this is part of the reason why we're going to go up here and try to plant some of the trees. But coming up here, we realize that the snow is on the ground and that the ground has frozen. So we're gonna have to go down a couple 100 feet of elevation in order to plant trees. 1, 2, 3. Snowman! One of the nice things about having high mountains that you can go up and sell near in winter. Go down the valley and it's still kind of summer, so that's pretty special. But yeah, as I was saying, this car is built perfectly for it. So some of the mods that we've done to this car is, number 1, roof rack. That's gonna come in handy later when we start transporting trees to go get planted. The next big thing is 2.5-inch lift that we put on this car. 17-inch OZ Racing rally wheels with studded Acapulita 9 tires. Have these awesome mud flaps where it just round out this build perfectly. And one of my favorite things up here is this bull bar, which we've connected onto the bull bar. Vivid Lumen rally lights up here is this light bar from Vivid Lumen. And that also completely lightens up the road when you have to do some off-road driving at night. Enough talking about the car, let's drive down the mountain and find a place to plant some trees.
Seriously!
We saw a bunch of trees here that are way too close to the road and are going to be cut down. So we're going to save them, dig out as many as we can, and we're going to go transplant them up in the forest fire in the middle of it. And so I thought the perfect green jacket for us to wear while we're doing this. Green jacket for you.
Oh look, that's my jacket.
And the perfect green jacket for me.
Look at that.
Look at that. And now we can fit right into the forest.
All right.
But one problem without these trees is that they're spruce, so they have needles that are so sharp.
So we're just going for the little ones, not the like the 15 footers.
About this one right here?
Way too large.
That's a 15-footer.
Okay, I'll get smaller ones. I can do all the work.
Right around there.
Okay,
A
get
little
it.
farther back. Oh, the puppy.
Joshua's now had an energy drink, so he's getting a little bit more hyper as the time goes on. So we're just gonna put these in the plastic bag so they don't get dirt all over the top of my car. It looks like we're Christmas tree hunting. Hey.
This tastes worse than it looks.
Hey, that works good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go up the mountain. This side, this little valley, it's not quite as burnt. Right here and right here, there's these 2 big holes in the ground where trees used to be. So if we can plant the trees in there, hopefully we can basically replant where old trees were. So that should be cool. And plus, I don't have to dig a hole. When you're walking around after a forest fire, you have to be really careful because the ground will give away beneath your feet.
There's like holes in the ground everywhere where the fire was burning the roots and it went deep down into the ground. So you look and there's like caverns underneath where trees used to be. It's really cool and eerie and kind of sad all at the same time. You don't hear a single bird. There's silence in the air.
Yep. The soil's perfect for these type of trees. I really like gravelly soil. That's why they grew so well beside the road where we dug them up from. And then you just push down really hard. You want to pile the dirt up a little bit around it. There we go. And another tree planted. Ah, nice tree. Nice little spruce here. And back to planting. Rinse and repeat.
This stuff is so hazardous to walk on because the layer of, I don't know what it is, the ash with the pine needles on top. And going down a hill and whoop, feet slide right out from underneath and you find yourself with a backside covered in ash.
We're rebuilding the forest! He's tearing it down. I'm trying to fix the forest and this is why the world has problems.
I think we've had too much energy drinks today.
He hasn't even had one!
Never thought when we started a YouTube channel that we'd be digging holes in the forest. Look at the trees I planted. That one, 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 that one. Oh, I feel so good.
We planted quite a few many trees. All the way that way, all the way that way. I mean, it's something. Still a lot of black in the forest, especially up there. And it gets worse the farther you go.
Alright, so that's the end of our video. We hope you enjoyed. Let us know in the comments if you like the special, if you should do more like it in the future, because it certainly was fun, especially rally up the mountain. But
That was the most fun.
But thank you all for subscribing and liking our videos. We really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe.
And with that, we'll see you all in the next one.
You guys don't understand. To get these shots, we were running on ice, and it is pure ice, and I don't have studded shoes. So help a guy out, subscribe down below, like the video, so that we can either get me life insurance or studded shoes so that I can do this safely. Did not think that one through.
Covered in icy cold water.
I did warn you. So I said, I'm gonna get wet. You're like, no, I'll be fine.